Shalom, shalom, Israel. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, and I do so by Shem Mashiach. Second of all, I'd like to give double honor and glory to the elders who taught us the truth and pave the way for us to come in and grow in this truth. Also, I'd like to give a strong shalom to every brethren who are diligent in this truth, seeking after righteousness, seeking fleeing from the lust and cares of this world. But today I'll be coming back with a quick video on today I'll be coming back with a quick video on don't eat pork, or yes you stop eating that pork, or something like that. But let me actually get it. Book of Leviticus, chapter 11, I believe verse 15. It's lucky I'm tripping. Leviticus 11:7. And the swine's a pig, though he divide a hoof, like the pig's is cloven footed. It's like divide a hoof and it's cloven footed. That's like the same thing. It's like when their feet they have that, like their foot is like split, like I believe also a deer. Yeah, a deer definitely has like a split foot, like stuff like that. Like that's one of the characteristics of a clean animal. Like, and a pig has that. Reading on, yet he chewed not the cud, because like the pig does not regurgitate his food. Like the pig just eats the food, and like the pig doesn't because the only pig only has like one stomach. Like, the pig just eats the food, and then uh like for it to be a clean animal, it would have had to like throw up the food and eat it again, like to like properly digest it. But the pig just eats the food, because like pig is like it's just basically like a land animal that is supposed to clean the land, because pigs eat anything. We're reading on, he is unclean to you, cause like because the pig just because the pig doesn't chew the cud, they are unclean to us. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and the carcass shall ye not touch. Cause like you can't eat you can't eat pork or any of the byproducts, and the carcass shall you not touch, and you can't touch a dead body. They are unclean to you. You can't touch a pig's dead body. Not like for brethren that that got hairbrushes and stuff like that, and like it says boar, like you don't have to worry about that, because more than likely they shave the pig's hair, like off they shave the pig's hair off the pig before they kill it, so you don't have to worry about that. But now that we got that, let's go to the prophecy about it, Isaiah 65, because some people just will not care and will continue to eat pork. So let's see what will happen now. Book of Isaiah 65 and 4. It's like here. Let's read the context in verse 1. I am sought of them that ask not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me unto the nation which that was not called by my name. I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people. I spread out my hands all day to rebellious people, which walk in a way that was not good after their own thoughts. Counsel the Most High is like angry with us because we're being wicked, and we still are being wicked. And we're like, we don't think about him. Verse 3. If people have provoked me to anger continually to my face, because we always provoke the Lord to anger. That sacrifice in the gardens and burn incense upon altars of brick. Because like we do wicked sacrifices and we burn incense to idols. Verse 4. This is the main thing I wanted to get. Which remain among the graves, in the lodges, in the monuments, which eat swine's flesh, and the broth and the abominable things that is vessel. Would say stand off. So like here, I'm gonna pause that video because I don't think this is the right place for it to get. But I'll be back in a bit. So like here, I was tripping a little bit. It's the next chapter, Isaiah 66. Like you can even read the header, the Lord's judgment of Zion's future hope. So this is a future prophecy. Skip to verse 17. This is a future prophecy. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree. So like people like try to keep themselves holy, like, but they're hiding behind a tree, eating swine's flesh. Like, and we just learned that the swine is a pig, and the abomination in the mouth shall be consumed together with the Lord. Like if you read this whole chapter, like this is future prophecy. So like in the future, if you're caught eating swine's flesh, then you're gonna be consumed. Like, which means like in this context, meaning destroyed. But now, some wicked people would like they just want to eat anything. Would say that Yahweh shall cleanse it. All of that, even though that wouldn't make sense because that was a future prophecy that surpasses like when Yahweh came on the earth. So that wouldn't even make sense. But let's try to debunk that false theory. Look at Acts 10. Like a lot of people know about Cornelius and stuff, but yeah, Acts 10 and 14. Like this when Peter was living with somebody that like I believe he was dealing with dead animals all the time. And, like Peter like had a vision. Like the Lord said to eat unclean things in the vision, or at least that's what Peter thought. Verse Acts 10 and verse like this starting and on. Acts 10 and on. On the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up in the housetop to pray about the 6th hour. Verse 10, and he became very hungry and would have eaten, but while he made ready, he fell into a trance. Verse 11, and he saw heaven open, and a certain vessel ascending unto him, as it had been a great sheet of knit at the four corners, and let down to the earth. Verse 12, wherein all manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. Now, if you would have read Leviticus 11, then you would have known, like, I believe all of these things are unclean. Verse 13, and there came a voice unto him, rise, Peter, kill and eat. So Peter, the voice, also heard a vision. It's like Peter also heard a voice in that vision saying, come eat this, Peter. Verse 14, but Peter said, not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean. And like if you read down the rest of the chapter, you can clearly see it. It's talking about like the Gentiles, how the Lord wants to bring in the Gentiles, but like the Jews thought the Gentiles were or the Jews practicing jewelry, like thought the Gentiles were which in the context like our Israelites, they thought that they were uncommon or unclean. So like we weren't dealing with the Gentiles, which those Gentiles are Israelites, and like the Lord was trying to graft them back in. But since the book of Acts is like around 10 years and so on after the death of Yahushua, why would Peter still think that eating unclean animals like that, which you can also include pork, is unclean? So like that's just a cut. Like like Peter would have not have said anything like that if Yahushua made everything clean. So this is just my quick video on like you need to stop eating pork. But anyways, I hope somebody pray for me as I pray for y'all. And I pray y'all may pray for each other. And I pray that we may pray for each other to get better. And like for this wicked captivity to end. But I give all the glory to Yahweh and I do so by Shema Shalom.